So agentic and generative AI, we're seeing all over the industry, and uh, for us, we really wanted to be strategic in how automation and AI could have a very close relationship of marriage in the sense that, automation is great with consistency and predictability. It provides high throughput, low latency. It doesn't hallucinate. But some of the cons of automation is once it's defined, it's fairly inflexible. It doesn't self-improve. It has isolating decisions. Where on the other side, with artificial intelligence, it does great at performing with data gaps. It can do reasoning beyond basic logic. In essence, it can somewhat act like a person. However, on the flip side, it's higher latency, much slower than automation. There is the chance of hallucinations. And then, of course, it doesn't inherently action. And so, how we've tried to leverage AI within the platform here from an analyst perspective is things like providing case summarization, recommended actions. We have Hero AI Companion, which is kind of a prompt or a chat bot where I can ask it any question around the case data or other applications, like if I'm tracking vulnerability findings and having those elements feeding into that. But in addition to that, there's also the elements of like crafted prompts. So it's not just about the companion aspect. I can pre-build custom prompts where I don't expect my analysts to be prompt engineers, but they can pull from a repository or a library of prompts that I want to feed into the platform to collect that type of data. And those prompts themselves can be stored in the platform where I can reference them in various use cases. And how they're being leveraged is simply just by passing that prompt into a playbook for an action call to actually call Hero AI. Now, another place where we potentially use where we can use AI is around a chatbot for scripting. So obviously, when we get to the playbook building experience, we'll kind of walk through the different types of actions we can do on playbooks. But this is another way of leveraging AI on this. Now, obviously, these features are great from an AI perspective, but we also wanted to be very focused on the privacy aspect of it. And so, by being very focused in the sense that we don't train on customer data, we don't store the prompts, we're not collecting metadata, we have very granular RBAC for both the users and the model itself. So I can actually define which fields within the cases the AI has access to because of that real focus on privacy, that has gotten us the ability to be certified with the new ISO 42001 requirements or standardization, specifically around AI management systems. So again, very focused on the AI elements where it makes sense and tying that into the automation.